So, Dire side. The small camp here is basically the same time, 14 and 44 seconds. Then you just pull it over. The big camp is, big camp's a little tougher. Also, similar to how over here, by cutting this particular tree, you can do the diagonal pull. There is a pull by cutting this tree. By cutting that one, you can walk through. This one is real funky. I don't remember the timing on this. I want to say it's 17 the same as this one in the side pull, but it might be 14 like this one. 14 you pulled this. 14 yeah, it's probably 14. Is it? I don't actually know. We're gonna find out. This one's 14. We're not gonna bother pulling this. It's the same thing. Maybe I'll pull it anyways. We'll see. So this one's 14. This side pull we know, that's for the other team. The up pull, we'll call it, I believe is 14 as well, because it takes a while to walk from there to there. Stacking is basically the same concept. I think that's it for pulls. I believe that's it for pulls. We'll put this ward, I don't know, kind of like it over here. Kind of like that spot for the Dire safe lane. Gives you vision of them looking to pull this camp. Gives you vision of them in the trees over here if you're playing around here, because as a support I like to play on the outside trees. But if my core's on the outside trees, then I would play on the inside trees. Got it. Creeps are going to spawn. Now notably, you can block these rectangles, squares, with your own creeps, your own body. Summons, if you have summons, you can block them with wards. So this one we missed because we were talking. So the creeps, when they get to about here, that's the 24-second mark. How long does it take me to walk here? Oh, actually, let's test this. We'll pretend it's 14 seconds. We do the thing. We walk over. Oh, that's faster than I thought. Yeah, it probably is the 14-second mark. Which means we also missed it again. You can, of course, pull across this way. Similarly to how you would... The safe lane is special in that if the lane is pushed up, you can pull the same way they would, essentially, just at a later time. Like if it's pushed up to their tower, you can try to do a side pull here. 14 seconds. Okay, is it the 16, 17 second mark? There's no way. Oh, maybe. Maybe it is. Can I just... Yeah, it's 17 seconds. You want to pull it 16 or 17 like that. And they will go all the way down there. That's a very niche one. Most useful if this camp is blocked. So if they body block your camp, can I kill these in time? I doubt it. I can kill them in time for the next one though. Molten Path, man. Molten Path. Never forget. Never forget Molten Path. Do 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 do. Cool. Oh, okay, they died. The neutrals died. Okay, so this camp is currently empty. Very important. You can block these with wards. Ideally, you would want to use sentries because they cost 75 gold instead of taking, I want to say, 2 minutes to come back in stock. Every 2 minutes, an observer ward is back in stock, which is a big price to pay. So you don't want to block with your obs, because they make it obvious that there's something blocking these. If they know that you weren't body blocking, we're going to stand in this box. No creep spawned. So if this is blocked like that, they put a ward there or they just body blocked it because their support had some free time and had the time to walk over there. We're just going to get in position for this, and we're going to hit him. This is when you would want to do this pull. And they're going to head over that way, because the only camp we could pull was this one. And if the lane is over here, you can't pull your creeps with the side pull. So you would do this. And we try to get the last hits and the denies, because this camp is not stacked. We really should have been working on that sooner if we were trying to get the denies. At least one creep lives. Probably both. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we really flubbed that. That's fine. So that's that pull. We'll do this one since we were no longer blocking it. This spawned. It's the 14-second mark. Ideally, you pull at the earlier time in the minute. You can pull at the 14 or 44-second mark, notably. Ideally, you would pull at the 14, because pulling at the 14 means the creeps will die soon enough, but not by now. If you pulled at the 44-second mark, we would be in the next minute. This camp is blocked and not spawning, because you pulled in the earlier time in the minute. This camp will spawn shortly. We also have a double wave. Having a double wave can be relevant. For example, we have a siege creep here. Having a double wave with a siege creep is going to result in doing a shit ton of damage to their tower. So if you're looking to do a shit ton of damage to their tower, having a double wave is useful. If you aren't looking for that, or maybe if you're trying to aggressively trade like I was earlier on in the trading video, sometimes that's convenient. You can double up your wave and then go on them, especially if you have kill potential as well. Because if you kill them while you have a bunch of creeps, they miss all those creeps. That's the best time to kill someone, when you're pushing a bunch of creeps at their tower. Because imagine the enemy bots were in the game, but they just weren't here because they were both dead, both creeps in this lane. One, their tower is taking a ridiculous amount of damage. Someone might even rotate to defend it. And two, they are missing CS. And I would be going for these denies if I gave half a shit. That's those. And then let's TP over here and do the Dire side pull. Dire off lane side pull, basically the same as the Radiant one as far as I know. I don't play a lot of Dire off lane because we play Radiant. Radiant represent, but I dare say it's the 17-second mark, and lo and behold, they left because I didn't stand. I stood just slightly too far, but that was the right time. Can we get this range creep killed real quick? Okay, we'll pull again. We walked too far, basically. And the jungle creeps lost interest. It's already time, though. That applies a move slow. That might be relevant, but they're ranged. So we're going to pull the projectile. And we got everybody but the range creep. It's the 17-second mark. You just have to not flub it. Oh, you might have to cut this tree. That's interesting. We're testing that right now. You might need to cut this tree to give your creeps proper vision once they go back to the camp. I never thought of that. We're going to try the pull without, and then with having the tree cut. 17-second mark. Walk over here. Get hit. No, we didn't even get hit. So it's later, this pull. That's interesting. We should just kill these guys and put them out of their very low health misery. I think I can kill this. Yeah, we're fine. Another dual breath. Start working on the skeletons because the troll's gonna die. Oh, and we got a shovel. Dug up ourselves a kobold. Okay. They are going to spawn, because nothing was in this box. Was something in this box? Was I ever so slightly in the box? I'm gonna rage. Oh, my lord. Can I get more mangoes? Just give me all the mangoes. I'm going to eat my troubles away. There's the similar reverse pull, where you aggro their creeps, walk them over to the jungle camp. Hit the jungle creeps, walk away. The jungle creeps have been aggroed, so they will attack the lane creeps, and then you can farm them. This camp will spawn very soon. This box, oh, they made this box bigger recently. No, they made this box bigger, I think, as a nerf to the Radiant safe lane, because it was too easy to stack and pull, so they made it a little easier to block. Okay, they've spawned. At the 17-second mark, we're going to pull. We need this to push. Die, please. At the 17-second mark. I'm very upset. Okay, at the 47-second mark. We'll try 48. I think it's later. I have a feeling that it is later. Okay, we're in position. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right click. We're gonna walk this way. We get here. We only aggroed the range creep. Does the range creep stay aggroed? It will. So maybe you don't have to cut this. Interesting. Hit this so I can deny it, please. Thank you. And we'll try again. This time at the 17. No. It's only the range creep that seems to get pulled. Okay, so what if we cut this tree? Does that give us room? I think that'll give us room. Hit him, please. Thank you. No, don't hit the nice neutral creep. Okay, we're gonna try pulling this again. The lane is now pushed towards us and we can't pull. Maybe one day we'll be able to pull. Maybe one day. Be pushed. Stop it. Die. Now we missed the pull. That's gonna push for a little while at least. I'd say give me more mangoes, but I'm about to give up. Suck. Go dire. Okay, we're gonna try this at the 17-minute mark. No, I think 18's gonna be better. No, we'll go 17 again. 17 again. Okay, we walk this way. Yeah, it loses interest too quickly. You can definitely pull. Oh, maybe the side pull's over here? Maybe you'd have to do it a la Radiant. Safe lane pull. That's an interesting theory, but then what time would this be? Probably 19 seconds? Maybe 20. Let's go 20. Maybe even later. No, 20 worked. 20 worked fine as long as this guy wasn't here. That would have been okay. So 20 seconds, you side pull that way. Okay. That's pulling.